I'm Casey Nash, Operations Director for the Rio Vista Chamber, and welcome to our annual awards presentation, which we are doing virtually this year. We are so glad you could join us to help celebrate our businesses, our volunteers, and our nonprofits that contribute so much to the community. Before we get started, I want to tell you a little bit about the Zoom that you're on and give us a little bit of time to get everybody signed in. We recommend that you do this Zoom with your audio on mute and your video on, if you prefer it. If not, it still will show as you being there, but it will not have a picture of you on the screen. So sit down and relax and break out the bubbly and enjoy whatever treats we've provided or things that you have on your own. We're going to give you a short interlude of entertainment via the Derek Abel Band. Derek is one of our local business owners of Abel Chevrolet, and he's got a great band that comes to the Bass Derby every year, so you can have this short break while we get everybody assembled. It'll be about 5 minutes, and then Robert Seibert, our chamber president this year, will come in to do the presentations of the awards. So have fun. Thanks.
So far to go.
As a lifelong Rio Vista resident, I am in love with our community. We have the warmest, most supportive people,
a great variety of restaurants and businesses, and outstanding nonprofits that support every aspect of our lives. It is with great pride that I have the honor to introduce this year's winners of the Rio Vista Chamber of Commerce Annual Awards, who were selected by our chamber members and board. Now, let's go on to our awards. Our first recipient is Business of the Year, Rio Vista Beacon, and publisher Cindy Green. What's not to love about the Beacon? Every Wednesday, it shows up in our mailboxes, giving us hyper-local news and information, advice from our local business people, a calendar of what is happening each week, and ads to let us know all the businesses that stand ready to help us. This year, the Beacon was also the recipient of the Spirit of Solano Award for Outstanding Community Service. Here is an excerpt from the description which was given for that award. The Beacon started in 1997 as a sister publication to the newspaper Cindy's husband, Harry Green, had started in Contra Costa in 1991. Harry was primarily the editor and writer, and others helped with layout and pre-press. Cindy would assist with advertising sales, but was mainly a stay-at-home mom in those days. In 2003, to help establish the family income, Cindy took a job with the Valley Yellow Pages, while still helping Harry with the family paper. Tragically, in 2010, Harry passed away suddenly, and Cindy was left with a paper to produce and limited skills to do it. She committed to keeping the paper alive, left her Yellow Pages job, and dove into the world of publishing. Now her life revolves around gathering stories and ads during the week, placing them in the layout over the weekend, getting the paper to the printer every Monday, picking up the printed papers on Tuesday, and delivering them to the post office so that Rio Vista residents will have them in their mailboxes by Wednesday. At the same time, she oversees content for the website. The circulation is now 5,500, and her advertising rates are low and have not been raised in quite a while, honoring her commitment to support the local business community as best she can. During the pandemic, the volume of ads did not increase much because Cindy sometimes ran ads even when the impacted businesses couldn't afford them. She also puts a lot of emphasis on including articles about what nonprofits and community groups are doing, big events coming up, and people helping with their neighbors. All the news that helps build community and boost Rio Vista. The Beacon is an integral part of the community of Rio Vista, encouraging participants to get involved and giving recognition to people and organizations that otherwise could not get noticed. The city would be a much different place without our Beacon and Cindy Green. It is my honor and privilege to present this award to Cindy of the Rio Vista Beacon.
Thank you, Robin. Ooh, it's heavy. Thank you so much. This is an honor that totally took me by surprise. I am very grateful to the Rio Vista Chamber of Commerce and for all that they do for the community. A thank you to all those who voted for the Beacon. In a sense, all of you that have businesses deserve this award. 12 months ago, when the pandemic hit, we all scrambled to do what we needed to do to keep our businesses afloat and on how and what we needed to do to keep serving the residents of Rio Vista. Much appreciation to all the long hours you spent doing this. My heartfelt gratitude for all those who contribute each week to the paper. I'm the luckiest person in the world because I get to interact with the most wonderful people. 24 years ago, I sat in Lyra's parking lot with my family in a green Dodge Caravan, deciding if we wanted to start a paper in this town. Never did it cross my mind in a million years that I would become Business of the Year through the Chamber of Commerce. Thank you. And this one's to Harry.
Our new Business of the Year award goes to Sam's Custom Cakes and Catering. Check out next door any time of the week, and chances are you will come across another delighted diner who had thoroughly enjoyed their dinner from Sam's, describing their dinner in ecstatic detail and giving lots of love to the cook. But Samantha Davis didn't start out to cook for the crowds when she opened her bakery on Main Street. She was aspiring to be a great cupcake lady. That was in April 2019, and she was doing a brisk business before COVID caused small boutique bakeries to all but disappear. But she decided that not only would her fledgling business stay, but pivot to provide what the community needed, a dinner offering that was unique, well-prepared, and amazingly affordable. She drew upon the talents of a master chef who came up with menus that are scoring points with diners of all ages and tastes. Each week, she puts out a menu detailing the single offering for each night, which includes the main entree, sides, and of course, a dessert. People call in their orders during the day and then can pick them up at 5 p.m. Her husband, Stuart Feliz, is often the smiling, bouncy guy that runs from car to shop to hand out the orders and take payments. Now she serves an average of over 50 meals a day, and the community is grateful. And now I would like to present the New Business of the Year Award to Sam's Custom Cakes and Catering.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Rio Vista Chamber of Commerce. And I want to thank the community for their support. We love our customers. We think of them as family. I would also like to thank these two gentlemen right here, Chef Dennis, my master chef here, for all your time, all your dedication and support. Thank you. And I'd like to thank you. This is my husband, Stuart. You probably all know him because I'm in the back all the time. This is the face. And he's told me stories, and he's also given me comments from all of you. And I just want to say thank you. You're like family to us. And thank you, Stuart, for all your time and dedication. Thank you. We love Rio Vista.
The next award is Retail Business of the Year, which is presented to Robin's Nest Thrift. And since I'm Robin, I'd like to tell you a little bit about my business. Robin's Nest has been in business for 10 years, and just this last year we added Robin's Dogs. I interact with so many people in our community through our estate sales and the many frequent visitors we have to our thrift store and to our hot dogs. My store has been here for 10 years, but my family is 5 generations deep. Through the years, our commitment to community service has been strong. My grandfather, Sylvester Fisher, was mayor in the 60s. My father, Carter Fisher, was involved with the Chamber for many years. I am currently in my 2nd year as the Chamber of Commerce president and have been very involved in producing the Bass Derby and Festival for many years. It is my honor and privilege to accept this award and continue my service with the city. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Walt from Pets for All.
And I'm Robin from the Rio Vista Chamber of Commerce.
We've got some really great news. The Bass Derby and Festival for this year is happening, and we're gathering all of our volunteers and friends to help us with it.
We're going to have carnival rides, food, vending, everything that we've always had, plus a great big parade. Some things might be in different areas, but we're looking forward to coming down and having all of us join together and start off 2021 with a bang.
We're going to have some old-time favorites like the carnival. We'll have the catch of the day. As Robin said, we'll have the parade, and we've got some surprises as well.
It's going to be October 8th, 9th, and 10th this year. Stay tuned in the Beacon, our Facebook page, and the Chamber of Commerce website so you can keep up with all the information.
We'll see you soon.
Bye-bye. Everyone in Public Works provides great customer service in all areas, even some areas outside our core functions. They interact with customers daily and are always there to help their community, since it's a good bet that Public Works staff has a hand in virtually all city services. The crew is often referred to as the unsung heroes of our city. A good way to discuss some of the numerous tasks and responsibilities of the Public Works Department is to describe a typical day of what a citizen in our city may experience from the time she wakes up in the morning, leaves her residence for work, and returns home. To get ready, she uses the tap water from the water utility system, which in turn drains to the wastewater utility system. Both of these water systems are the responsibility of the Public Works Department. After she prepares herself for the day, she enters her car and backs out of her driveway. The skies are overcast and the street light is on. She notices a crew removing debris from a plugged drainage inlet, which was causing some local flooding from the previous night's rain. As she passes a transit stop, she notices several of her neighbors waiting for the bus to take them to their destination. On her return trip from work, she sees children playing in the neighborhood park. As she stops at a stop sign, a garbage truck passes on her way to pick up the carts. A city crew is patching a hole in the street. A city employee is trimming city trees, and the city street sweeper is cleaning all the streets. These facilities are examples of the responsibility of the Public Works Department. Although these examples don't illustrate all the tasks, such as vehicle maintenance, building maintenance, and transportation planning, it does illustrate some of the many roles that are filled by the Public Works Department. It oversees all aspects of the city's infrastructure and facilities, including contracted services. The core services are split into engineering services, operations and maintenance, and administration and funding. Together, these divisions keep the city running, making everyone's lives go a lot smoother. I could list all the facilities that they are responsible for and the projects they offer, but we would be sitting here until tomorrow. We honor this wonderful staff's commitment to our city, keeping us all going on a day-to-day basis with professionalism, competence, and great customer service. And with that, I present this award to Robin Boré and her staff.
Thank you. Good evening. I am Robin Boré, the Director of Public Works. I would first like to thank the Chamber of Commerce for this humbling and great honor. Being named the Service Business of the Year means a lot in the city of Rio Vista. This city has many great volunteer groups and businesses that provide exceptional customer service to the city. The Public Works Department consists of 11 current employees and 4 vacancies. Despite the small group, this can-do crew standing around me does an amazing job. I would like to thank each and every member of this department for all you do. Your pride shows in the work that you do for this community. You each care about this community deeply and strive each and every day to improve the city. I would like to take this opportunity to introduce my crew. Beth Roberts, Greg Malcolm, Jason Lira, Tom Havens, Mark Betancourt, Kelly Baroni, Guy Sullivan, Chris Duarte, Dimitri Snelling, and Jaden Lira. I would also like to thank the Mayor Cott for nominating us and supporting this department. Lastly, I would also like to thank all of the residents of the City of Rio Vista that allow us to serve this community. I look forward to continuing to work with the community to deliver projects and services that they deserve. Thank you.
This year's Nonprofit of the Year award goes to the American Legion Post 178. One of the crowning achievements of the Legion this year was a dedication of a new residence for homeless veterans, built in conjunction with Habitat for Humanity. Now planning is in the works for a second residence, both of which are adjacent to the Legion's own building on St. Francis Way. The Post also conducts the Adam Kinzer Annual Golf Tournament to benefit Habitat for Humanity and the Berkeley Food and Housing Project, as well as blood drives to replenish local stock. In addition, they honor the American flag through such activities as collecting flags to be retired, donating flags to schools, and placing flags on veterans' gravesites during Memorial Day. They create community spirit through occasional special events, such as a very popular crab feed, a stirring Memorial Day ceremony at City Hall, and St. Patty's Day celebrations. And the Nonprofit of the Year award goes to American Legion Post 178.
Thank you, Robin. I would like to introduce our first vice, Bill Craig. If it weren't for Bill's diligent efforts throughout the year of success after success, I don't think we'd get this award. Examples would be the golf tournament that we succeeded in, the other events that we put together that made things work in spite of the COVID-19 setbacks. So on behalf of the American Legion Post 178, we both accept this award and are honored by receiving this from the Chamber. Thank you very much. Bill, thank you.
This year's Volunteer of the Year award goes to Noel O'Brien. In his 11 years as a Rio Vista resident, Noel has packed in a lot of activity. He's a retired Navy chief with a master's degree in psychology who served as a mental health therapist with the VA for 10 years. Here locally, he served on the Trilogy Master Board as vice president, Commander of American Legion Post 178, member of the Rio Vista Rotary, and past president of the California Striped Bass Association of Ileton. We are glad that Noel is here to brighten our community and take care of our veterans. And at this time, I would like to present the Volunteer of the Year Award to Noel O'Brien.
Thank you, Robin. Thank you very much. This is, how would I put this? This is very humbling for me to receive this. The idea of the greater good for our community has always been in my heart. To be recognized is a, how would I put it? It's something that I didn't expect. Didn't realize, just kept working hard and looked at the interests of the community. The results are fantastic. We have a great community here because of the people that get involved, and we look out for each other, showing in this award right here. Thank you.
This year's youth volunteer is David Tuck Forbes. David, a senior at Rio Vista High School, began volunteering at age 6 when he joined the Boy Scouts of America. From that young start, he has donated more than 1,000 hours of time to our community, with services ranging from cleaning up trash from the river to serving dinners for fundraising events. His Eagle Scout project was to design and build a new set of metal bleachers for the Rio Vista football team. In addition to the services he performed throughout Boy Scouts, he also spent many hours volunteering with other community service organizations, such as RVHS Booster Club, Rio Vista Lions Club, RVHS Interactive Club, RVHS NAMI Club, Seroptimist International, American Legion Post 178, and the Rio Vista Food Bank. Tuck hopes to study engineering at the school in the University of California system and is waiting to hear back from the schools before deciding which one to attend. We hope he will stay close and always be connected to our community as one who cares and serves. And I would like to announce the Youth Volunteer of the Year, David Tuck Forbes.
Thank you. Well, I would just like to start off by thanking everyone who was involved in this process. First off, I had very little idea of what went into this actual whole process thing, but being here and seeing all of this, it's quite impressive how they're still doing this even during this coronavirus pandemic quarantine. Though I am very appreciative of this award, I think there are many others that could have gotten this instead of me, though I appreciate everybody I appreciate everybody's thoughtfulness and those who have supported me along the way. I would just like to start off by thanking my Scoutmaster, Chris Minge, and my father, Jay Forbes. And then I would also like to start off by just thanking all my teachers, because they're pretty much the ones that have helped make me who I am today. I heard I was nominated by the principal at the high school, Vicky Turk, so I would like to thank her, because without her, I don't think I'd really be here. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you, everybody.
I would now like to present the Spirit of Rio Vista Award to Renee Tingey. Rio Vision's 5th annual Spirit of Rio Vista Award goes this year to Renee Tingey for more than 45 years of volunteer service to the Rio Vista community. Having raised 8 children here, Renee volunteered at Rio Vista schools with Cub Scouts and Boy Scouts, where all 6 of her boys achieved Eagle Scout status. She has been a longtime volunteer for the Rio Vista Museum Board and the Women's Improvement Club, where she is currently the president. It is dedicated and energetic volunteers like Renee who continue to make our city the wonderful place to live and raise families. She epitomizes the best of the best, and her volunteerism carries on to the next generation of Tingeys and other young people. And Renee, this award is for you.
Thank you. This has been a great honor to be recognized by the City of Rio Vista, the Chamber, and Rio Vision for this special award, and I'm thankful for the opportunities I have had of serving. I cannot express my appreciation more than I can. A big thank you to my husband, who has supported me in everything that I have done. And I think that without his support that I couldn't achieve the things I have achieved. And a special thank you for my to my children for their support, and to all my friends and neighbors and the community. And I feel that everyone needs to know that you need to be involved in your community, and that's what makes it a better place. Thank you.
Hi, it's Casey again. I'm the operations director for the Chamber, and an important part of my job is finding new members for the Chamber. So I'm giving you a little pitch here. The Chamber is very active in promoting our local businesses. And so we do it through the Visitor Center here, where we have a lot of our materials from our members featured. And we also do it by people phoning in and asking for references and asking for information. We also do a lot of advocacy on behalf of our members. For example, in the past year, we forged a partnership with the Solano County Workforce Development Board. And one of the major results of that was over $70,000 in grant money coming to 11 local businesses to help with COVID-related expenses. We also are maintaining that that partnership so that we can do more in the way of helping with finding employees, employers, and finding grants for people for special purposes. We also communicate with our members a lot, keeping them advised of legislation and different special offers that come up. There are a number of ways we can do this. We have our newsletter, and we have other ways of promoting our businesses and communicating with each other and with the community. One of our major communications tool is our adventure guide, which we started last year. We published this for the Sportsman's Expo that we went to in Sacramento last year, but we are going to be reissuing it, and it has some great information on Rio Vista. It has a complete listing of all the businesses that are in Rio Vista, as well as a lot of activities to do in the area. And this is distributed in the Delta and beyond, so it reaches a larger audience. We also have a map that is one of the best maps of Rio Vista because it shows all the different neighborhoods, and that is very popular with a lot of people. If you look on our website at riovista.org and go to the tab that says membership, you'll find a listing of all the different things that we do for our members. So we welcome all different types and sizes of businesses. In fact, we even have a special category now for home-based businesses at a very reasonable rate so that we can get a lot more people involved in what we're doing. So come on, join us. You can sign up online or give the office a call or come into the Visitor Center at 33 North 2nd Street, and we will be happy to give you more information and to see how we can help your business to thrive in Rio Vista. Thanks.
Thank you for joining us on our first ever virtual event. I would like to thank our chamber members. Without them, we would not exist, and we think of them as family. Please stay tuned for our upcoming events, and be safe and be healthy. Thank you.
Well, the blues is a gospel, yes, of the common man. Story of a people from a hostile land, built on a foundation that will never fall. Thanks to Robert Cray, Stevie Ray, yes, and Taj Mahal. Nobody can give it away. Nobody can take it away.